All right, everyone, welcome back. Another episode of the NHL 2004 Franchise Mode series. I haven't played this in a while. Again, actually, like the last episode I recorded, which hasn't even come out yet, I have like 4 stocked up, which is, I think this series will definitely be becoming like the, I'm going to do a bunch of batch recordings, and then I'm going to edit them up, and I'm going to drop them out, twice a week or something, because there's not a whole lot of, like interaction with it, which is fine. There's not an issue with that. I figure, you know what? Let's keep just moving along with the series. So on the last episode, I was frustrated. I've been trying to figure out a way to, figure out the whole potential system. Because everybody's playing well below it, as you recall, if you've watched the first episode, everybody, and it's one of the main reasons, as I'll show you guys here, we're just terrible. We're 17 games in, we've only won 4 of them. We're sitting 28th in the league right now, 4-9, 3-1 with 12 points. So one of the big things, let's go check out Eastern Conference. We are New Jersey, the 8th team with 20 points. We are 8 points out of the playoffs right now. So, I don't think losing a bunch of games is great content for YouTube. And also, I'm not losing games very closely. So, I tried to kind of game the system a bit by, releasing a bunch of guys and re-signing them all as a hopes to be able to get a bunch of upgrades. But that didn't work. So my last resort is to start putting some player boosts on my players. I'm going to start it off at 2 and have a goalie boost of 2 because that's what I've been using the whole time and still losing. But what this is hopefully going to do is just even up the playing field. It's going to bring the players back to an overall that's similar to the other players we're seeing in the game, because right now I'm pretty sure everybody's still playing 7 overall points below where they're supposed to be. So that is hopefully going to solve a lot of the issues that I've currently had with this sim. Well, I shouldn't say sim. I'm actually playing games, but this franchise mode, because I really love 2024. I really love 2004, and I'd really like to play in the playoffs with this team that should definitely make the playoffs, and did in real life. But really, I really do want to play in the playoffs, and I don't think it's great content just for me to get just destroyed by the AI for 82 games. Because I think one of the previous episodes I already, talked about it. If we don't win 10 of our next 15 games, we are really pretty much guaranteed we're not making the playoffs. No matter what we do, no matter how well we go on a run. So that's what we're going to be aiming for here. We're going to try and hopefully bring the attribute system, and later on because your players do in this actually get back to the potential system, at that time I'll play around with the player boost again, and hopefully we're not killing teams 5-0 or 5-1 or 6-1 or whatever. At that point is when I'll start dropping it back down, when everybody's got back to their potential, so it's a nice even matchup again. This episode, of course, going to have Minnesota and Boston as the games, both at home, and I really don't know much about the teams, and you know what, I don't really even feel like going and looking at them. I'll let just the mystery kind of play out with this one. So let's get into the first game against the Minnesota Wild at home. So we're here with the Minnesota game. Turn this up so hopefully the mic picks up a little bit more of the commentary. 2-line pass. I forgot about the 2-line pass. It's been such a brutal rule. Oh, there we go. Can't complain about that start. Oh yeah, just squeaked through to, who's in net for them? Fernandez? Oh, Rolison. Man, Dwayne Rolison, eh? Already I'm noticing a big difference with the players. I don't feel like I'm so slow to the puck, and I'm getting oh. It just feels like it's more on an even playing field with this. But hopefully it doesn't result in too many lopsided games. Because right now I have a 2 boost on the goaltending as well, to make sure that Potvin is stopping lots of pucks and all that kind of stuff. So because the first game I played, it was just terrible. So far, so good, though. I feel like I have a lot of pace with Minnesota, who's actually a pretty fast team. That's Pascal Dupuis. Pascal Dupuis was a left-handed shot. Oh, nice pass to Ragnarsson. Oh, penalty. We'll let them touch that up. Look at young Willie Mitchell here. Oof. I swear, by the way, that that Minnesota font that they have for their numbers on their jerseys. Oh, nice chance by Janssen. Oh, damn! Everybody trying to that jam play. I swear that font is still in the NHL games to this day. By the way, as I'm recording this, yesterday was the first day of the technical test for the NHL 21 beta. I will admit, my expectations for 21 this year were extremely low. I figured, last game before the next gen. Ooh, Roenick, nice chance. I didn't expect much to be coming. I thought it would be a lot of gameplay refinement, but man, does this game seem like it's going to be dope. The Be a Pro mode, the franchise mini games returning. There's lots of stuff just to look forward to with that. Oh, let's see what we can do here. Nice chance. Oh, man. Finally, I'm having a power play where I'm actually generating chances. It has not been happening so far. There we go. Ooh, Gagne. It's a 9-day difference, though, so far with the slider adjustment, which is nice. I still like the fact that I'm not skating through those checks in the neutral zone anymore. I'm avoiding some, but I'm not avoiding all of them, which is nice. So there we go. I did a lot more talking in that first period than I usually do, but good first period. We had Janssen get on the board. Only 3 shots against, but it felt like more than that. But nonetheless, Potvin pretty good as we go into the second year. I love that little line there about the facilities, like the morale being an issue there. Ooh, nice shot by Recchi. But it's weird that that would never happen to an NHL team, unless you had a ridiculous owner like Ballard or something. I don't even think Melnick's not even like that. That's what's crazy. Man, look at these stats for Felix Potvin. The guy can't win a game, but he has a 936 and a sub 2 goals against. Can't win a game, though. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a goal! Brandamore! Roddy. Good deke on Rolison there, too. Man, that was a great goal. End of a shift, too. And I can actually kind of play strategic now. This is so different from what I was experiencing before. Oh, man. Rolison with a good save there. Oh, nice hit by Primo. Oh! Offside. Nice pass. Oh, man, that drop pass between the legs is always so slow. So that's the end of 2. Up 2-0. Pretty good so far. No complaints, really. Maybe the player boost is a little too much already, but I'll let it play out for at least this episode before I make any sort of changes with it. Might drop it down to 1 just in case it's too much, but I only say that because Minnesota only has 5 shots through 2 periods. And he has an 8.73. Wow. Forgot about no delayed offside. I think that's coming. I don't think it's in 2005, but I think it's in 06 when they return from the lockout. Dude, Wes Wall's out here just taking numbers. Good. Can't ask for much more than that. Good pass by Recchi. Good one-timer. Maybe feeling it's a little too overpowered, but we'll see how the Boston game goes. But otherwise, this has been a lot more along the lines of what we needed in the game. Ooh, And it's not like I'm scoring like bad goals or anything. Like the first goal is like a jam play. That's happened to us a million times. The second one's a nice deke, and that one was a one-timer. So, oh my goodness, is that gonna stop? Oh no, it went straight to rolls. I thought that was gonna stop up. So that does it for the first game in this episode. A 3-0 win. We really did dominate them. 28-11 the shots, of course. But yeah, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on how this feels into the Boston game. But otherwise, that felt really good. But it might just be that little touch overpowered. So, all right. So we get the Power Play magazine, I guess, or whatever the heck this is. I would assume it's a magazine. Philadelphia shuts out Minnesota 3-0. Usually I do like a team preview. I'm not going to do that for this one either. I think we'll just get into it, see how it goes. So facing off against the Boston Bruins here, it doesn't appear they have Thornton in the lineup. But this should be a more accurate representation of the player boost system. Ooh, Gagne with a great start. This game will be a better representation of it, really based on the fact that the Bruins are an offensive powerhouse, even without... ooh, nice chance. Even without Thornton in the lineup, I should say. Oh, there we go. Man, Amante already having 10 goals. That one was a bit of a fluke, but yeah, it could have. Like, I always try to compare when I'm playing a NHL game to like if that goal could happen in real life, and like I think that's one that could happen in real life. Oh, I should have gave that back to Williams out front. What the heck is that penalty for? Oh, hooking. Oh, it was on Primo. Okay. That's not a hooking call. I'll take it, but that's not a hooking call at all. Oh. Also hooking? Alright. Oh. There we go. Get that puck out. That's the end of the first. A 2-0 lead. On goals by Recchi and Amante. Gagne and Amante. Jeez, what am I thinking? I don't know. I think the player boost to 2 is a little too much. I might switch it back to 1 for the next episode. Or switch it to 1, I should say. Because right now it does feel like a little bit too dominating. And I'd like it to be a little bit more even. Yeah, because if I don't allow a goal in 2 games after... We've had good goaltending, but... Ooh, nice chance, nice chance. Nevertheless, going to take the wins when I can get them. But I definitely think the 1 boost on the players will pretty much make them even up with... Ooh, nice chance, nice chance. Even them up pretty well with the rest of the players, like the teams we're facing. So, because right now we can win a lot of puck races just based on having that extra speed. Oh, there we go. Marty McInnes. So that's not too bad. We're only into the second period. The Bruins found a way to get through and get a goal. Ooh, look at the penalty. Ref yelled at me. It's a great call, though. I love the dives for the... I love the dives on those comebacks, because it's not just the dive, it's the swipe at the puck afterwards, too. Oh, that's going to be nice. It's the stick-to-itiveness on those plays that really separates it from what we see in the current gen games. Oh, what a move by Roenick. Oh, good stop by Raycroft. It's at the end of 2. It's 2-1. Boston had the McInnes goal in this period, and the shots are evening up. So it It might have just been that Minnesota game that I'm valuing a little too heavily. So I think the 2 player boost will actually stay. Mostly because we're having a very even game, and there's been lots of Boston action in the second half of this game so far. So it'll probably be sticking. And Raycroft's been really good on the other end, so... Uh-oh. Got another penalty. So one big thing I've seen so far from the player boost going up is that there's actually been a ton of penalties being called. I think there was a few last game. There's been at least 3 or 4 this game. By the way, the Bruins are 5 for 92 on their power play. Like, Jesus, guys, you're clicking at 5%. Oh! Yeah! Wow, what a mistake. Raycroft with the huge misplay. He kind of went back. That was a brutal mistake. A short-handed goal, though. We'll take it. A bit of a dagger for the game right now. Gagne with the hat trick. Oh, it was actually the defender. Oh, let's take a look at that replay. The defender's actually what caused it to go in. Yeah, Boyden, watch the puck here. Yeah, and Boyden's stick actually comes through and hits it. So 4-1, good game so far. Oh, Jesus, Podfan. Oh, Gagne looking for 4 in there. Can't figure it out. Also, the route that Amonte took on that 2-on-0 is just ridiculous. Oh, Gagne's still in. Good stop by Raycroft. Oh, off the post scores. Wow. Marty McKinnis is the only one who can beat Podfan this game. It's a bit of a weak goal, though. But I guess it's screen. It's alright. Podfan, I think, is probably over like 30 shots anyways, so I guess they don't pull the goalie on 2 goals in this game. I think it's just 1. So that'll do it. Back-to-back wins, I'm assuming, for the first time this season. Yeah, it seemed like it really did seem like the player boost thing kind of evened itself out for the second game, and the first game was really one-sided, and I think that's just because of Minnesota. But that game was very even. There was lots and lots of offense from the Bruins in that one, and Potvin just having that goalie boost on is probably one of the biggest things. Yeah, 30 shots for the Bruins to our 34. Very even game. They hit us a lot more than we hit them. But yeah, like lots of power plays and stuff. I feel like the player boost going up is actually benefiting the game overall right now. So with 3-0 win against Minnesota in the first game and a 4-2 win against the Bruins in the second game, I want to say that's our first back-to-back wins. Yep, that's our first back-to-back wins of the entire mode so far. And we're like 20 games in. I really like where the player boost actually had us in that. If there was like a 1.5, I think that would be perfect. It's 1 or 2 notches. But yeah, otherwise that felt really good. It felt a lot better than playing without it. That's for sure. I'm wondering how much we actually moved up in the standings. Based on those 2 games, we did just drop 4 points in. So let's take a look at that. We actually didn't move at all. 16 points, but if we can keep winning, probably start grabbing like 8 out of every 10 games, we can start shooting up the rankings. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But that will do it for this episode. The next episode will come back. We'll have the game against Pittsburgh and Carolina. As you can see, Carolina on the bottom here, one of the worst teams in the league. We just did that trade with them and played them a couple episodes ago, I want to say. And Pittsburgh actually one of the better teams in the league, surprisingly, because this is when Pittsburgh was terrible. That's going to do it for this episode. As you can see there, the last time we played Carolina last week was a loss, 5-2, and it was after we made that big trade with them. Brendan Moore come over with Verbata for Leclerc. I think Leclerc ended up scoring in that game a couple times too. So, but nevertheless, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Click like if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you really like it and want more of it, as I'm not sure when these are going to come out, so I think I'm going to stop mentioning specific dates, but NHL 21 right around the corner, the beta out currently. I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys are too. If you guys haven't, go ahead, check it out. It will be linked in the end screen of this video, of course, but go check out my NHL 21, what you need to know about that game. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next episode.